friends, what is up? Welcome back to Light from Mars. So I am so excited because today I am finally sharing with you guys a series that I have been working on for a hot second now. This has been something that I've been developing over the past couple of months and just kind of my answer to trying to put some positivity out there in the world, because I know, and I'm sure that a lot of you will probably agree with me, this year has just been a little wild to say the least, and I feel like there has just been a lot of really difficult circumstances and a lot of just real struggle, and I think that it's been very easy to kind of be overly negative and focus on all of this, you know, and so I wanted to put something out there that was kind of going to be the opposite of that, right? Something good to watch, something heartwarming or emotional or just positive in general that can maybe hopefully help you guys feel more positive too, because that is the ultimate goal with this series. So I decided that I wanted to interview young people. So I interviewed a bunch of different people and I asked them 12 questions about life and about the positive things that they've experienced and just things that I think that we need to think about a lot more often. That being said, please make sure that if you do enjoy this video that you do hit that subscribe button. Every week from here on out, I'm going to be releasing a new video every single week of a different question that I asked people. And today I am going to be starting with the first question. I thought this was perfect for Thanksgiving week, and this is also something that just really sets the tone for being positive, and that is gratitude. Gratitude makes such a huge difference in your life. I cannot even begin to describe how much it really helps just to kind of shift your perspective. And so the first question that I decided to ask people is, what are you grateful for? And these are their answers.
I'm so grateful for family and friends that have always supported me and always loved me. And I'm grateful for life, and I'm grateful for my hands and my heart and my cat.
I would definitely say I'm definitely like most grateful for all the people, like mostly like my friends and family and like the people who have been close in my life. I feel like without them, like I don't know where I'd be in life. And yeah, like a lot of my friends, a lot of my family members who've all like supported me, you know, ever since, you know, I was a kid, or even people that I have met and only known for a couple years or maybe less, who have just like always been there and always like been down to support me and help me out whenever. So I'm definitely grateful for those people, and they know who they are.
What am I grateful for? Honestly, I'm grateful for a bunch of things. Mainly my family, my husband, my awesome job that I have, the people in my life that keep me going. I'm grateful that I have the common sense to grow and learn and...
Girl, I am... What am I not grateful for, honestly? I'm grateful for everything. I'm literally grateful for every single experience that I've ever lived in my life, whether it was good or bad. It didn't matter because I learned a lesson either way, and it has shaped me into the person that I am now. I'm grateful for the goals that I've been able to accomplish, getting myself through college, getting myself to move across the frickin' country.
Recently, I think I've been thinking about this actually a lot, and especially with being unemployed until recently, and having such a support system like my parents, my friends, people that I can be honest with and be like, yo, like I need some rent money, or maybe can I do this, or I'm grateful for the people that I can lean on right now, because it's hard for me to ask for help sometimes because I'm very prideful in that way, but it's very humbling experience. And I'm very fortunate that I have a support system that can help me as best as they can.
I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for, in a more microcosmic scale, I'm grateful for everything that I have the opportunity to do and things that I have been protected from, and just, I guess, the universe's path for my soul journey and everything that comes with that.
I am grateful for so many things. Oh my gosh. I'm not a very religious person. Like, I wasn't raised in religion. I kind of had to learn how to like pray and how to find like a sort of relationship with any sort of God. And I don't really like to use the term God to describe what I believe in, but whenever I do find myself praying or meditating or doing anything that requires like introspection, I find myself always kind of going back to gratitude, just like by default almost. And that honestly has like It's changed my life in so many different ways.
I'm grateful for, of course, like my family, you know, like the basic stuff, my friends. For sure, I am grateful for music and like dance. You know, I've been dancing since I was little. I'm grateful for art. To be honest, music, like for sure, dance has always been there for me, but you know, like music is just on another level. I just don't know what I would do if I wouldn't be able to listen to music, like when I feel like I'm going crazy, you know what I mean?
Oh man, I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for my family, my boyfriend, being healthy along with my family and everything, and you know, still having the the inspiration every day and kind of do something for my art. So grateful for a lot of things, but mostly my family and health right now.
Grateful for all of my experiences, like even like the good ones, the bad ones, because I mean, if I wouldn't have done the things that I did do, I wouldn't be at where I'm at today. So I'm really grateful and thankful for that, and my family for just being so like letting me do what I want, not really like holding me back from doing anything or like having me do what they want me to do. So I've just been able to like really figure myself out.
Okay, I am grateful for so much. I think I tend to fall into the realm of ungratefulness when I'm stressed or not getting what I want or just sad and feeling sorry for myself, and sometimes it's really hard to get out of that. But you know, just having so many good people in my life, so many people I'm inspired by, having so many people who actually have my back, even if it's not who I want in the moment, you know what I mean? I'm lucky enough to even have that. I'm grateful to be alive. Honestly, I'm grateful for so much.
I'm grateful for a lot of things, and I think that I started reflecting on what I was grateful for because I started like a gratitude journal, so like every night before I go to bed. Well, it also has to do with like a manifestation notebook that I have, so while I'm kind of like trying to manifest things, like I'll thank the universe for what I already have. So every night I'll try to list some things that I'm grateful for. Right now that I can think of, like I'm really grateful that I have a job, for health workers, that I have a roof over my head, my bed, that I have access to food, clean water.
I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for having a mother who has supported me my entire life, regardless of our situation. Growing up, my mother had like always supported my brother and I in everything that we did. So I'm very, very lucky for that. I'm so grateful for that. I'm also extremely grateful for my stepfather. I'm grateful for all the experiences he has given me and like shown me what a true father-daughter relationship is like. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the situations that I encountered in college as well. Some of them really, really, really awful, and others really, really inspiring and fun and creative. So there's just a yin and yang in the whole thing, and I'm just grateful for life and grateful for what it's done and where it's brought me.
For art. Art is the most important thing in my life, and if I didn't have any mediums to express or feel or see, experience art, you know what I mean, I would not enjoy life as much as I do. Therefore, I would not be as grateful for the things, even the small things that I do have. The small accomplishments that I have gotten to this far have come from that focus on art and creativity. So that is what I'm grateful for, is art and the ability to experience it.
Feel myself trying to have gratitude exercises every evening before I go to bed, because with everything happening in the world, sometimes it's hard to be in a state of gratitude. So I would say that I'm grateful for the people in my life, as so many of us are. I'm grateful for everyone in the world that is really suffering and struggling, because I hope to be a light in somebody's life and help people one day. I'm grateful for my value system and my memories, my thoughts, my convictions. Yeah, just grateful for my life.
First, speaking in terms of our current situation, I am grateful that I have accessible resources and a stable job to kind of like help me during this pandemic, because you know, there's a lot of people out there who are struggling to pay rent, who are struggling to feed themselves or their family because of cost cuts and a lot of layoffs. So I am definitely grateful to be in this privileged position that I am in right now.
I mean, it's kind of hard to choose like one thing that I'm grateful for, because I'm surrounded by so many wonderful people. Like my circle that I've cultivated has just been the most supportive and wonderful humans you could ask for. I have the best job. I have a roof over my head. I can eat the foods that I want to eat. Like I'm just grateful for my life.
I think what I'm grateful for, I guess right now with our whole situation going with the pandemic and stuff, it's just people that kind of reached out. Like I feel like we all were in our heads about, the pandemic, everybody's freaking out, but I didn't even realize how many friends like reached out like, hey, are you okay? Like, or even the fact that I'm grateful for like human interaction that we used to have, and I miss that, and that's something that I feel like a lot of us took for granted. So then when I have seen a couple of my friends, like when the pandemic kind of slowed down, it was good to like, it's weird to hug people, but then it's just kind of like, that's something that I just miss, like in general. So I'm grateful for those friends that kind of remind me that that's the stuff that makes us human and it's just the stuff I miss, basically. But yeah, I'm grateful for those people that basically reached out during the pandemic, because I hadn't even thought about it either. Like, oh shit, like I should reach out like to people that maybe are going through it. And so it made me kind of reflect too.
I definitely think that, while being grateful, you also have to be mindful of people who don't necessarily can afford the luxuries that your, sojourning has afforded you.
For being able to spend time at home with my pets and my sister, even in the situation we are living. So I'm grateful for that.
I would have to say I am actually grateful for having a very communicative and very open relationship with my parents. So since I was little, I've always been the one, like out of all my 5 siblings, I've always been the one to just kind of tell them straight up, like, hey, I took a shot for the first time, or like I smoked marijuana for the first time. Like I lost my virginity for the first time. Like I'm sorry, but not sorry in a sense. But it's because of having a relationship like that they allow me to do what I want. They allow me to express myself so freely. So they've always given me that open environment. So that's what I'm grateful for, because it's allowed me to express myself as a person.
I'm grateful for my health, obviously like we're in a pandemic. I'm grateful for like being able to be born in a city or like I guess a country that's like relatively privileged, I guess. Like we're pretty lucky. So yeah, I'm pretty grateful for all of those things.
Just life in general, like being able to wake up every day and grateful for the life that I have and the opportunities that I have and the opportunities that I've been given, and just sometimes taking a step back and realizing, even on the days like when you think you're having a bad day or you think it's just you're having bad luck, it's either something small that makes you think that way, or just, like I said, sometimes you just got to take a step back and realize what you do have. Even though it may not be what you want always, it's always nice to realize what you have.
I've traveled a lot. I'm real grateful for that too, because I feel like I've gotten like so much knowledge from so many different cultures, and I feel like I have like a broader perspective of like not just what's in like the United States, but like all over the world.
For opportunities I get when I'm not even looking sometimes, and just for the way I can live and survive. People really help me out, honestly. So I'm just grateful for just being here every day, for being able to have my own ideas and being able to actually create those things, sometimes because I have those means. So I gotta be grateful for that.
It's just like little things that people don't really think of. I'm definitely grateful that I have like a car, my education. I'm just very grateful for like the little things that I have that are like often overlooked, and obviously like the people around me, but they already know that.
I'm definitely, I think I've been through like a lot of loss in my adult life, like early adult life, and a lot of like depression and issues like that. So I think I'm really grateful for the people I have in my life that I've kept in my life. And while I'm also grateful for my life, like you said, I think realizing like the people that you have, I have a large family and I have a lot of sisters, and some days I just want to strangle them. But like, even when we're fighting, I'm like, when you step back from that and you realize like how much you love someone, I'm really grateful for the people I have in my life, because I have really awesome people who are just really supportive. So that's nice.
I am grateful for experiences, just like to experience life. I feel like we as humans, that is our greatest gift, that we get to build a collection of memories of our experiences. So I feel like that's something I'm very grateful for.
Those were the answers, guys, to what are you grateful for. I hope more than anything, this maybe got you thinking about what you're grateful for. I encourage you to do this with your family, you know, ask them what they're grateful for, or your friends, or even just write it down in a journal, right? Because honestly, focusing on gratitude is so important in just making your perspective more positive, opening yourself up to more things to be grateful for, right? And it just really makes such a huge difference in your mental health. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, if you are not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you can be notified when the next video comes out. Also, please give this video a big like and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. One of my biggest things that I am grateful for is you guys, you my subscribers. I literally love making content so much, and so I'm so grateful that I have a platform where I can be sharing this energy and hopefully bringing some happiness and some light to other people's life, hence light from Mars. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!